Hey guys, JCVP11 here, and following Google I/O and its announcements, I wanted to make a series of videos talking about some of the most important things Google announced for this year. And with today's video, I'm going to begin with Google Assistant and Google Home. Google Assistant is basically a smarter and more polished version of Google Now, and Google tries to seamlessly incorporate conversation into AI. So you can ask Google Assistant things like, okay, who directed a certain movie? And it'll give you an answer, but then you can follow up your question with another question, and again it'll give you an answer, tending towards this whole deal of conversation, which Google Now couldn't do. Of course, with this, Google aims to compete with the likes of Hound, Siri, and even Facebook's new virtual assistant. And one advantage these things have over Google Assistant is the fact that things like Hound and Siri are already in the market. But Google has an advantage over the fact that Google's widespread ecosystem can pretty much take advantage of any product and push it to any place in the market. So Google Assistant might be the one that prevails them all, but we'll only find out when it launches later this year. And with this, I move on to the second announcement that Google made, which was about Google Home. Again, with Google Home, Google wants to compete with the likes of Amazon Echo. And what Google Home is a media control hub for all your devices at home. So you can control things like your phone, your tablet, your Chromebook, your Chromecast, and schedule appointments, make alarms, etc., etc. And again, Google doesn't have an advantage in terms of time, but one advantage it does have is the fact that Google Home can be customized in terms of looks, which Amazon Echo cannot be. So you'll be able to customize how Google Home looks based on what furniture you have at home, of course if that's your preference. But all of this talk leads me nicely over to the point I want to make about automation. With Google Home combining Google Assistant's help, you're pretty much relying a lot on automation. And if people weren't lazy enough, this will make people even more lazier. And I wanted to know from you guys if this whole deal of automation is something you're for or you're against. So leave a comment down below on what you think about Google's new products and if they'll really benefit you, or are you just gonna become more lazy. But that's been it for this video. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned for more videos I'll make about I/O. But until then, adios.